Hey guys, this is Typhorce Reacts, and I'm back to react to Death Battle, Cole McGrath versus Alex Mercer. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is one of those battles where I just kind of go, well, it's about damn time. It took us a polling to get it, but it's about damn time. I have no attachment to either character. like I knew these characters, existed. I have, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, invalidate me already. But, yeah, I played, I played Cole McGrath in that game, but, that's about the extent I have with the infamous franchise. And Alex Mercer I kinda knew existed, but, I guess technically I have more of an attachment to Cole than I do Alex, but, come on, I don't really care who wins, I just kinda want to see a cool fight. And this was the champion poll winner for the 3D ballot, so, yeah, I'm expecting it to be a good fight. It better be a good fight, but it really does feel like Death Battle was just okay, we're gonna push Bill versus Discord to the forefront. Yeah, Cole versus Alex is just there. Anyway, but yeah, hopefully this does really well. This sets another precedent. Bill side versus Discord, it set a precedent for this is what our champion ballot episodes are going to be like, because you guys personally chose them. I hope they kind of do the same thing with Cole versus Alex. I'm not expecting too much, but considering what the last one was, that's a very hard act to follow up, you know? So, yeah, who do I think wins? Probably Cole. That's the most, I mean, I've heard, it can go either way, but, but most people agree that Cole wins. I'm not too sure on, any stats or anything, but, most people kind of go with yeah, Cole McGrath wins this one. And, of course, r/Death Battle took that and said, oh, Cole stomps. No contest, which makes me think Alex is going to win. Because they do that all the time, you know, r/Death Battle. Oh, what a sight. Anyway. Let's just, you know what, okay, yeah, let's just jump right into this as quickly as possible. I kind of want to get this episode out of the way. Let's just start things up in 3, 2, 1, play.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by HelloFresh
and Shady Rays.
Alright.
Cole McGrath, the patron saint of Infamous.
Alex Mercer, the Blacklight Virus prototype from Prototype!
Yeah,
That's
there
right,
we go.
Champions. You voted for it, so we're finally doing it. Long after these characters were ever relevant. Oh, hey,
yeah.
Look what I found in the trash. An old script we wrote for this very matchup way back in 2013.
Wait, we haven't emptied our trash in 10 years?
Okay, alright.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and
skills to find out who would win a death battle. Yeah, they're straight up addressing that, yeah, we should have gone for this a long time ago.
Great responsibility.
Back when these characters were relevant.
That lesson.
Cole McGrath was just your
My
average
back!
boy in Empire City until one day he opened a package that exploded in his face.
Yeah, alright. That sounds like it should have killed him.
Destroyed much of the city and tore through
that sounds like it should have killed him, but it did
Killing
not.
him instantly. Nah, actually, he scooped up some superpowers. Cool.
Yeah,
zippity,
of
zappity
course.
Superpowers.
Some of the canonical good Cole. Okay, well, it's also the possible effects of evil Cole. Okay,
Okay,
alright. Yeah, I knew Cole and evil Cole were a thing, but
Which
yeah.
also turned Empire City into a godforsaken
Red Bram
hellscape.
Stoker's Dracula,
This
all
world
the
needed
cool
a
kids,
hero,
of course.
or at least an
Credit
anti-hero
college to
willing
piss off
clean up
his
the mess he
parents.
sorta took
That's
from
amazing.
Cole put his powers to the test, battling rogue, superpowered conduits, including the mastermind behind the blast, Kessler.
Let's be
Okay.
real. None of Cole's powers are as sick nasty as his parkour skills, but his ability to manipulate electricity is pretty sweet too.
Cole controls electromagnetic energy. Not only can he generate a smorgasbord of powerful lightning attacks, he can also manipulate thermal, kinetic, and gravitational energies. Electromagnetism is pretty broad after all. This includes his radar
if anything
pulse,
we
which
learned from
detects the
Magneto.
bioelectricity
Yeah.
inside organisms, even if they're hidden or transformed.
And for good measure, he got to add some ice powers to his kit. He can
Oh,
throw
okay, that's
ice
cool.
grenades, shoot ice spikes, and let out some
So yeah,
epic
it's
ice
not just
sparks.
lightning.
He can levitate like Electric Iron Man, grind on
That's
rails
right,
like
they
Shadow
used the
Hedgehog,
actual
read your
clip
mind
for
like
that.
Goku's muffin button, charge up with extra
all right.
energy, also like Shadow the Hedgehog, and generate force fields like...
Shadow the Hedgehog.
But these aren't just force fields. They
All right.
literally
Then again,
convert
this
any
was
matter
part
they
of
touch
a
into
script that was written back in
energy Cole
2013.
absorbs.
So
That's
yeah.
insane.
How's
All right.
that?
Are you familiar with a little equation called E equals mc squared?
No.
Oh, well, it defines the mathematical relationship between matter and energy. Essentially, how much energy any given mass contains.
Okay. The largest mass object coal absorbs is a 343-gram helicopter chain gun round.
Perfectly converting matter to energy is technically impossible, but hey, this is a video game. The mass contained in that bullet, when multiplied by the speed of light squared, would release an energy equivalent to over 7 megatons of TNT.
Oh, wow, all right.
Coal's energy output is basically fueled by a nuclear reactor.
Oh, so
all
he's
right,
like a
then.
living super bomb, always ready to go off. Sounds like my first ex-wife.
Should he somehow run low on energy,
all
he
right.
can drain it from nearby appliances to recharge. He's even learned to drain the bioelectricity from people, like this. Yikes.
Cole can focus his
Please tell me
electricity
there's
through
not a
his
boomstick dad
giant
joke in
tuning
here,
fork,
because,
which lets
like,
him ring around the Rosie to death.
I
Or
know
he
this
can
is
just
an old
make
script,
lightsabers
but,
out of his
like,
hands.
according to
That's
them,
cool
but,
too.
like, still.
Because he follows Pokemon rules, Cole's extra resistant to electric attacks.
With
All
these
right, yeah, makes
powers, Cole
sense.
chewed through Kessler's forces, including Sasha, whose black tar powers could infect and control minds.
And he eventually
All right.
faced down that son of a bitch himself and pwned his ass, despite Kessler having his exact same powers. Coincidence?
Turns out the architect of Cole's misery was himself from an alternate future timeline.
Oh,
manipulating
all
events from
right.
the shadows to ensure this version of Cole became a better hero than Kessler ever was.
Yeah, you see,
All right.
Cole's superpowers are molded through his actions, increasing in power and utility based on how good or evil he acts. Naturally, as a good
All
person,
right.
Cole shaped his powers to be more focused to target the bad guys. That's pussy shit! Evil Cole is way more awesome sus! He blows everything up!
All right, we got anti-boomstick.
He can control fire! Well, that just happened. Who wrote this shit?
The point is,
I'm
Kessler's
guessing you
whole
guys
plan
did.
was meant to prevent the apocalypse, which would appear in the form of the Beast, a conduit of unimaginable power.
Cole is strong enough to
All
create
right.
massive thunderstorms, fast enough to route electricity moving at 90% the speed of light. And
All
maybe,
right.
thanks to Kessler, tough enough to take on the Beast.
Which possessed the power of the ray sphere itself. It could regenerate at an atomic level and eradicate all of Empire City in a single attack. Fortunately, after a grueling battle, Cole defeated the Beast once and for all.
Though ultimately,
right.
it wasn't Cole's power that made him a hero.
In order to stop a plague created by the ray sphere, Cole sacrificed his life, eradicating the conduit genes and saving all of humanity.
Sure, he also
All right.
killed thousands of conduits in the process, but hey,
oof.
what's a few corpses when building a better tomorrow? This trolley
All right.
stops for no one.
Cole was remembered as a saint by the people of New Marais, as a hero by the friends he left behind, and an inspiration to future generations. A true testament to the responsibility of power.
All right, then. All right.
This episode
Interesting
was
so far,
sponsored by
I suppose.
HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal
We only
kit.
really got
We're
one,
certainly
like,
busy
calculation,
over
so
here at the Death Battle Lab,
hopefully
so
this isn't like a
HelloFresh is
Killua
quick
versus
and easy meals
Misaka
with
situation
15-minute
where
meals are a
we
godsend.
put
What's really
like
great about saving time cooking for yourself
Killua
and your
gets
family is
kilotons,
that it
well
gives you more
Misaka
time
gets
with them.
megatons.
Easy
Oh,
to make
Killua gets
breakfast,
speed of
get
lightning,
approved lunches and snacks,
Misaka
and
gets
time-saving dinners.
speed of
HelloFresh
light.
has what it takes to keep everyone
Oof. Anyway,
satisfied.
hopefully it's not that kind of
And with your
situation, but then
season
again,
comes
whatever.
recipes. You
All
can take
right.
your pick of 40
I
weekly
kind of like what they're
recipes,
what they're
suit
doing
your
so
lifestyle,
far.
veggie, family-friendly to
I mean, this is a
fit
very
And
different
with
matchup
HelloFresh,
than something
you've
like
always
Bill
known
versus
you're getting
Discord, so
top-notch produce, since it
like I
travels
said,
from the
it's a
farm to
tough
your
act.
door in less than 7
Sorry,
days.
it's a tough act to follow up Bill
HelloFresh.com
Cipher versus
/50
Discord.
Death Battle and
So
use
I
code
really
50
like
Death
this
Battle
so
for
far.
50% off
So
plus 15% off the
all
next
right.
2 months.
You heard that right. That's HelloFresh.com/50.
Anyway,
Death Battle.
all
Use
right.
code 50
Just
Death
trying to
Battle
talk
for
through the ad, but
50%
yeah,
off,
this
plus 15%
not really
off the
interested
next
like
months.
to play either of these games. I mean, I think I was kind of tempted at one point to play Prototype, but not now.
With great power comes great responsibility, but not everybody's got an Uncle Ben to tell him that.
Alex
Yeah,
Mercer
okay.
woke up in hell. Manhattan Island was gripped by the horrific Black Light virus, transforming its citizens into terrifying monsters.
Alex had no memories. He was a man without
Admits
a
he's a
past,
killer, a
and
monster, a
maybe no
terrorist because he's
future.
just so
But he did
edgy,
have
of
one
course.
thing.
The Black Light virus can rewrite your cells all the way down to your DNA. And somehow it granted Alex incredible superhuman abilities. He can infect anyone he touches with this virus, altering their biology at the molecular level in seconds.
Oh, wow.
Giving him complete control over their actions.
So Alex pushed on, desperate to avenge himself and the city by finding whatever monster unleashed this nightmare and eat them. Yeah, he can consume people to give himself a power boost. He's like Kirby, if Kirby listened to Linkin Park.
Got it. I can't believe what's...
extra
okay,
biomass
alright,
gives him
yeah.
superhuman strength, a greater metabolic rate.
I'm guessing, yeah, it's copyright, of
even
course.
A regenerative healing factor. Essentially, Alex is an ever-evolving super being, the ultimate being.
Oh, like Shadow the Hedgehog.
By
Of course,
consuming
yes.
victims, Alex also receives all
I
their
see the
memories
trend.
and experiences, including Peter Randall, a 69-year-old
Hmm.
man whose entire history Alex processed in just 11 seconds. Being able to
Oh, wow,
condense that
alright.
much information into that time frame means Alex can perceive events happening within 5 nanoseconds.
Which is about how long I was married to my second ex-wife.
Alex can shapeshift his
alright.
body at will, creating disguises.
Okay,
increasing
glad
his
we didn't
muscle
get a
mass,
count
and
for that
forming
because
nearly
they put
unbreakable
like
armor.
Cole's
And
calc at
when he wants
90%
to kill
speed of light or
someone,
something like
he
that.
can become his own weapon, turning his limbs into claws and blades, or generating countless tendrils that give him unmatched control over his environment.
With these goopy powers,
Alright.
he came up with a bunch of Street Fighter moves, like the air dash, the cannonball, the bullet dive drop, and the hunter dirt nap. Pretty sure that was my
alright.
third ex-wife's boyfriend's stripper name.
And after consuming
okay.
enough people, Alex reaches critical mass.
I guess they're going
He
with
can
the
unleash
ex-wife
evil
jokes instead of the
squad
dad
in
jokes, because
powerful
they are
ultimate attacks.
determined
Like the
never to make
Petrol
another dad
Barrage
joke.
Devastator. Oh, it's beautiful.
Despite being seen as the world's most wanted terrorist, fair, Alex used his
yeah.
powers to stop the spread of the virus and end the city's nuclear devastation.
It was then he learned the truth. He wasn't Alex Mercer at all.
He was the Blacklight virus itself, which absorbed
Eh?
the memories and likeness of the real Alex Mercer, who was not only dead, but actually responsible for all of this in the first place. To decipher this,
okay.
I created the Blacklight virus myself, the most dangerous...
Why is it empty?
Of
He's right
course.
behind me, isn't he?
So the man
yeah,
Alex
alright.
was hunting the whole time was himself. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun, of
That's
course.
right, Boomstick. Turns out Dr. Alex Mercer helped create the Blacklight virus, and when things didn't work out and he was about to die, he recklessly unleashed it upon the city.
What a petty SOB. What
alright.
he didn't know was that the virus would merge with his sentience and memories and become a new Alex. How? Why? Don't question it. It's
Yeah.
nothing, Burger.
But is this
alright.
massive viral material that calls itself Alex actually human in any meaningful way?
The poor bastard sure tried to be. Too bad humans can be dicks, and everyone kept betraying him. Even the so-called love of
okay.
his life, who shot him in the face. Whoa.
alright.
So Alex figured, obviously, humanity had to go.
Not just go, but be made better. Whatever
Alright.
goodness remaining with this Alex was left behind as he plotted to unleash a second Blacklight virus, recreating humanity into a super species in his own
Alright.
image. Great power became great terror.
Classic anime RPG villain stuff. And he was strong enough to do it. Alex can casually tear buildings apart, dodge supersonic tank shells.
Alright.
And he defeated the Supreme Hunter, who was tough enough to survive a nuclear blast that would have leveled Manhattan.
Based
So
on the
he
blast
survived.
radius given in
Oh,
game,
boy.
that's 450 kilotons. of
And here
TNT.
we go,
Speaking of
everybody.
nukes, Alex survived one. His healing factor is off the chain. And after being blasted into paste, all he needed was the tiniest bit of himself to come back
Oh,
on his
okay.
nuke.
His healing occurs at the
Okay, that's at
cellular
least,
level,
like,
making him virtually
something like
impossible to
he's got
kill
an insane
so
healing
long as
factor, he just has
consuming.
less
But attempting to take
survivability.
over the
Okay,
world
that
and
at
kill
least
millions of people
that at least
pissed
makes
off
it a bit
certain
better.
James Heller, a dude who had just had enough of his fucking weird, fucking rambling shit.
Who used the same virus powers to consume Alex once and for all.
Live by the Kirby symbiote, die by the Kirby symbiote.
Of
But
course.
Was Alex just a virus after all? I mean, what's more human than the urge to conquer the world, drive its species to the slaughter, consume its raw genetic resources, and crown
the
yourself
edge.
king? Maybe the day Alex Mercer
Oh,
died was the day
the
he truly
edge.
became human.
So sharp.
Wow, that was intense.
Fuck yeah, it was.
All right then. So yeah,
This episode sponsored by Shady Rays.
yeah, I'm probably still
giving you
going to be putting my
trouble
money
this
on
season?
Cole simply
Take it
because
on with gear
better
built to
stats.
last. Shady
Like,
Rays premium
granted, it
polarized
is only
shades are perfect
slightly
for
better,
warm
but
weather and
it's like
available at a
single-digit
affordable price.
Shady Rays
megatons
is an
to
independent sunglasses company that
triple-digit
offers a world-class
kilotons,
product
so
that's just as good
it's
as
not
any
that
of those
far of a
expensive
gap.
clothes we've worn.
But
They're also built
and
tough
they
with
do
durable
seem to
frames
be
and
around
clear
like
optics for the
similar
outdoors.
levels of
That's not
speed,
even
maybe
the
because
best
like
protection this eyewear
they
provides.
put like
If you lose or break a
like
pair,
Al-
even on
Alex
day
Alex's
one,
like
they told
thought
us they'll send you a
processes and like
brand new pair, no questions asked.
he
You
can
can wear your
you know,
Shady Rays with
thus
confidence
react to
because every
things,
pair
you
of
know,
sunglasses
at
is
seemingly
backed
at
by
like
lost and
somewhat
broken
somewhere around light
replacements.
They have
speeds,
your back
and they
long
put
after you purchase.
Cole at like
Exclusively for our
90%
viewers,
light speed.
Shady
So
Rays is
hey, that's
giving out
around
their
light speed.
best
So
deal of
yeah.
the season.
Go
It's
to
just really going to be a
shadyrays.com and
matter
use
of
code
can
DEATH for 50%
Cole
off
like
2 or more pairs of Polaroid
completely
sunglasses.
Try for
destroy
yourself the
Alex.
shades rated 5
And
stars
considering
by over
that
250,000
minute power
people.
advantage, I think he could probably do it. So if anything, I'm going to be putting my money on Cole. If I'm wrong, whatever. I don't really care. I just want to see a really cool fight. Battle! Alright. Yeah, hero versus villain. I mean, they are going with, you know, hero Cole and not evil Cole.
I think I've still got room for dessert. Buddy, you are one sick freak.
I did listen to a bit of the track, but I didn't listen to all of it. I do really like what they're doing here, so. All that good old edgy early 2010 stuff, so, you know, great. Ooh. Oof. Yeah, it's not gonna kill Alex. Insane healing factor, but still. It's damage. Ooh. I saw that movement back there. Oh, okay.
What a nightmare. You don't know the half of it.
Well, we are approaching Spooky Month. Proper horror aesthetic. Alright, okay, make it a tornado. Alright.
So much power, and yet you waste it on these vermin. You and I can change this world for the better. The only vermin I see here is you.
Oh! Okay, that's cool. Alright. Ooh. Oh. I gotta admit, this is really cool. Oh, alright. Oh man, we're
Want to give me your power? Fine, I'll just take it.
yeah, there we go. Okay. This is where everything turns around, isn't it?
This world sure isn't perfect, but it's a lot better without you in it, asshole.
And there we go. I win. Alright, alright, that's pretty cool.
Oh, now I know where that script was in the trash. I had to hear someone say awesome sauce.
Both opponents were incredibly versatile and deadly, and
Yeah.
both could match each other's powers blow for blow.
They could each create weapons, amplify their strength, and fight at range.
But could Cole
All
survive
right.
Alex's infection? Well, Alex would usually need to weaken an opponent to get that trick to work. Even then,
Okay.
the base sphere incident that created Cole's powers in the first place ripped apart everyone else down to the atomic level. And the Beast's attacks
Okay.
are capable of the same thing.
All
Considering the
right,
Black
so
Light
he-
virus
so he
only
could.
works down
All
to
right.
molecular DNA, it's reasonable to say Cole would be able to resist it.
Sure,
All
Alex
right.
could have potentially consumed Cole's biomass to give himself an edge, but Cole could just do the same thing to Alex, absorbing his bioelectricity to power himself back up.
But
All
nothing
right.
could challenge the gap in power.
Harder, more
Everything
experience,
Alex
harder to
survived
kill.
could
Okay.
simply
Oh,
not
notably
match
slower.
Cole's
Okay.
force fields, and especially not the power of the Beast. The blast the Beast created actually had a much wider radius than the one the Supreme Hunter could survive. To compete with these foes, this means Cole was simply far more powerful than Alex.
Yeah,
Speaking of the
yeah,
Beast,
we
Cole's ability to
figured that.
disintegrate it at the atomic level meant that even Alex's crazy molecular regeneration couldn't stand up to Cole's might.
Just like how
All
Cole
right.
could overpower Kessler despite his resistance to electricity, or how he resisted Sasha's mind control powers, which were eerily similar to the Black Light virus.
But
All
I
right.
bet you're wondering, what if Alex fought evil Cole instead? Well, it'd be even worse, because that Cole took the Beast's power for himself. That's
Ah.
good night for Angry Virus Boy.
Oof.
Alex was a versatile, deadly opponent, but Cole's
Just
counter,
ripping the script
speed,
up.
and
Okay,
raw
that's fair.
power gave him the edge.
Alex got the Cole shoulder, just like this stupid script.
The winner is Cole McGrath.
All right. Okay, that was pretty cool.
Thanks for watching. And
All
hey,
right.
are you a
Not
Death
my
Battle
favorite
member?
episode of the
We've got a
season,
ballot
but that
going
could
on
just
right
come down to me
now
not
where
having a
members get
personal
to choose a
attachment, but
matchup
still,
for the
really
next
cool
season.
episode
So
regardless.
click that join
Let's see
button
what's
and jump
next.
into our Champions Discord.
All right. Oh, Frieza. And it's Megatron. All right. I've seen this matchup floating around. Frieza versus Megatron. I wasn't all too big of a fan of it. I'm not too big of a fan of the matchup, personally, honestly. I don't know. I think it's just because there's such a size difference. Like, I know that feels really weird to complain about, but, like, look, when it comes to, like, a size difference in a show, like, I can't, in like, a matchup, I'm just like, I'd rather they be on kind of the same footing, you know? Like, then again, I guess, like, OG Transformers were smaller. At least I think they were. I'm not sure. But, yeah, from what I know, Megatron's actually really strong. Like, they're putting him up against Frieza, who's currently got universal level stuff with, like, you know, Golden Frieza and stuff like that, and being on par with Goku in, you know, post Battle of Gods Goku in just his regular, you know, his regular, well, I say regular, but, like, final form, because now it's Golden Frieza and stuff like that. But yeah, I know some, like, Transformers can get really screwy with some universal stuff here and there, so maybe Megatron's gonna be putting up a really good fight. I just don't know who's gonna win. I'm probably gonna be putting my bets on Frieza, but we'll see, I suppose. But yeah, great episode. Oh my god. Is Galactus versus Unicron the season finale? Because, okay, alright, my original theory, hear me out here. I'm going to sound like a complete tinfoil hat guy, but here's the theory I have, that Galactus versus Unicron is the season finale. And it really only hinged on Silver Surfer versus Martian Manhunter, simply because Silver Surfer's appearance, like, he heralds the coming of Galactus. That's his whole thing. That's why he exists in the first place. And I thought, hey, maybe that could mean, like, Galactus vs. Unicron is the season finale, because it's been so heavily requested for so long, and that they haven't done it yet. And this is season 10. If there's a time to do it, it's this season. It's just, it's only the Silver Surfer. But now we have Frieza versus Megatron. Megatron can, like, once encountered Unicron when Megatron was on the verge of death, like, in the movie, and, like, when he came across Unicron in his completely busted down state, Unicron gave him power, and now Megatron became Galvatron, and Galvatron is, you know, basically, I believe Unicron's, like, main soldier. I'm not sure about that. I haven't seen that movie in a very long time, but I know, like, yeah, Galvatron directly serves under Unicron, and Galvatron is Megatron, and Megatron is on the next battle. Is Galactus versus Unicron the season finale? I must know. That would be perfect. If they waste this opportunity, I'm going to be mad. Alright, but yeah, that really, really cool fight. I do think, yeah, Frieza's probably gonna win next time, unless Transformers, they pull out some really weird stuff for Transformers, but it's still gonna be pretty cool, regardless. So, yeah, I've got nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna end the video here. So yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.